It's that time of year again, March Madness. 4 weeks of non-stop basketball capturing the attention of millions of Americans, oftentimes during work hours, resulting in lowered productivity, increased bandwidth usage, and a negative impact on the bottom line. So how do you know if your employees are watching March Madness while at work? Introducing Spectre 360, user activity monitoring software from Spectresoft. Spectre 360 monitors every employee action so you can tell who's working and who's not. Let's take a look. Spectre 360 records every action performed by your employees on their work computer, including Chat and IM activity, websites visited, email activity, files transferred over the internet, keystrokes typed, program activity, user activity such as logging on and logging off, document tracking such as opening, copying, and printing documents, and network activity, all with screen snapshots to create a visual record of what the employees do. In the case of March Madness, we're probably most interested in what websites they visit and the program activity to see if they're actually active doing any other activity related to their job function. Let's see how this looks with an employee. Spectre 360 collects all the activities performed by your employees and presents them to you in one centralized dashboard. Because you're concerned about March Madness, we're going to focus in on websites where users are spending the most time. During March Madness, you're probably concerned with websites like CBS Sports, or truTV, or the NCAA website. In this case, I'm going to use the example of Facebook to represent those. I can see clearly here that Facebook is the biggest culprit where users are spending the most time in the time frame that I've got specified. By selecting it, I can see which users are spending time on that website. But I don't just get names of users, I get a lot more detail than that. I can see how many times they've been on the website, and I can also see the amount of time spent in 3 different categories, something called active time, focus time, and total time. Total time is the amount of time from beginning to end they were on that particular website. Focus time is the amount of time that that window was in the foreground in front of every other application where it had the user's focus. And active time is the amount of time they spent actually working within that window, giving you real visibility into whether or not employees are working, or whether they're utilizing an application or not, or in this case, whether they're just spending time wasting time watching the NCAA games. Once you've identified the offending employee, you can select an activity performed by them and pick View Screen Snapshots to see the visual record and replay it like a video if you want. This allows you to see the employee's workstation through their eyes as they saw it, providing you a first-person view of whether the employee is working or not. For more information on Spectre 360, visit spectre360.com.